In this video, I want to cover setting up menus for navigation of your website. Now, I highly recommend using the built-in WordPress custom menus. Some themes will have in their theme options that I showed you in this particular website. This has the theme options. Some themes will have theme options, and now while this doesn't offer navigation, some themes will have built-in navigation setup. Popular theme that does this is Elegant Themes and their options. I do not recommend you use that. I do recommend instead that you go with the where are we here? Menus, Appearance, Menus. This is where you're going to set up your custom menus. Alright, so this makes it really simple, and what you can do is you can create as many menus as you like, and you can place those menus pretty much anywhere on your website. Okay, now most themes are going to have by default locations where you can place the menu that you make, or one of the menus you make. So now in this squirrel theme, you got one main menu across the top. So what I did is I created I just called it Sidebar Menu, and I created all the links to each page, and when they're indented, it's a drop down. So it's really simple, and you can do drop in, you can keep going in like that. And you select it, save, and you save. Alright, so if I wanted to create another menu, I just name it whatever I wanted to, create that menu. Now, this is really great. Look at all the options I have. I can create this menu. I can put in a custom link and then label it. I can just add a page to the menu. If I did a custom link here, I'll just leave that and we'll do test. Just imagine I put in a full URL there. Doesn't look like it's taken that. We'll just get a proper URL. And there we go. So now I have that there. And if you want to do just your archive page of your blog categories, you could add it there. So you can mix and match your menus, or just keep it simple with a few options that you want in there, like I did here with the top. I'm going to leave that. I don't need to save that menu. And here's my top is that. So you'll see this on this website that I have. Here's my top. Okay. My articles, I had those indented ones, so they drop down. Now what I also did is I created a sidebar images menu as well, and I'll show you how to do that. Now one little tip, this is really neat. Let's say I wanted, actually I think I have it set up here on the sidebar. Check this out. Under articles, I put this pound sign there, and I called it articles. What this does is it doesn't link out, but it acts as kind of a header or a topic for my sub drop-down menu. So if we go to there, I can click on articles, but it doesn't go anywhere. It just drops down. So if you don't want to link out, but you want to have, like that top option there in the menu bar, that's how you do it. So now, placing menus, that pretty much covers it. Now, this one has one option for there. Check this out. This is my Genesis framework, and everything's different. Some will have one option. Basically, by option I mean horizontal menu locations. This particular child theme of Genesis has two, so I have a secondary and a primary, and they're located at the top. Now I've only activated the one, but a secondary would drop down. And the location and the style and everything else will be unique to each theme that you go with. And so you can dictate and you can create multiple menus that way. Now, let's talk about getting menus on the side here. That's done in your widgets panel. So I have on this is the Genesis framework site. I have a primary sidebar and a secondary sidebar. I'm only using one sidebar. And I have a home featured a home bottom sidebar. So I put that custom menu there. All you do is you take this here, you drag it like that. You can title it or not and choose which menu you want, and you click save, and that's done. And you do the same for your sidebar. Let's see, the sidebar is not going to show up on the home page always. It depends on your home page. I'm using a sort of configured home page, but if you just wanted to have a regular a different theme where you just had a static page as a home page or blog posts, excerpts, then you would maybe have the primary sidebar show up and you put in your custom menu there. And there we are. We have that in there. We'll delete that because I already have my custom menu. You get a multiple custom menu, so you can create a series of menus if you like and place them in those locations. So anywhere there's a widget zone, you can put a menu in there. And you can even put it in the header right. So if I wanted to create a custom menu in the header right, I could do that, and that would show up along here. Now again, not every theme is going to have the header right. If you look at this other site, I don't have that. We'll leave that. I don't have a header right. I just have a primary widget area and then my footers and a secondary. So you can put custom menus in the footer as well. So if you have a built-in menu creator with the theme options, I don't recommend you use it. I really recommend you use the custom theme options, which means that any theme you go with, especially if you buy, it must be compatible with the custom menus. I haven't found a recent paid theme lately that isn't capable or isn't custom menus capable, so that shouldn't be a worry, but just double check before you spend any money on it. And most of the free business themes also work with custom menus. So there you go, lots of options for making menus. The more you use it, it looks a little bit daunting at this point. The more you use it, really, you're going to just see, wow, you can create menus and mix and match and all sorts of options for your navigation on your WordPress website.